All right, Derek.
Don't dox me.
Sorry.
We gotta use our code names.
Darby. Listen,
Breaks.
I'm scared. I'm actually really afraid.
Me too.
I'm shaking in my khakis.
I'm shaking in my own husk.
Did you hear the 43 monkeys that escaped from the biolab in South Carolina?
What? Wait a second. Was the whole election a psyop to distract us from the monkeys escaping the lab? Planet of the Apes was happening and we missed it?
It's not actually a biolab, but 43 monkeys did escape South Carolina research facility, which totally could have been a biolab.
Research facility, like, that could be so many things.
Police warn residents to secure doors and windows.
Dude, you're gonna have to, like, it should say police warn residents gun up. Buy ammo and buy weapons that fire the ammo hard. You're gonna want a solid 44 caliber. You're gonna want to be blowing these monkeys' heads off. You want to kill them in one hit.
Also, make sure your firearms are lightweight, because these things can move fast. You want to be able to, like,
yeah, I know, but
shift.
I'm also saying you want to kill them in one hit.
Yeah.
Monkeys, who knows,
a good balance of speed and power.
Does a bullet stop a monkey, like, if it just hits it in the leg?
No.
Like
monkeys' arms are also legs.
Yeah, like, they aren't gonna, like, you're gonna want some friggin' rhinoceros, like, killing ammo.
These are small monkeys.
Oh, they're little monkeys?
Yeah,
even better. Just pop them like
there's
balloons.
43 of them.
You're going to want heavy-duty artillery, and you're going to want to be blasting these things to hell. They're probably carrying, like, airborne monkeypox, and if it's not airborne, then you're in even more trouble.
The primates broke loose from an Alpha Genesis facility. The police department have set up traps and thermal imaging cameras to catch these monkeys.
Yeah, it's just a random research lab. These monkeys probably aren't carrying, like, a world-ending disease. They're carrying the red plague.
Yeah, they confirmed 43 rhesus macaque primates escaped, and none had been captured as of early afternoon. Authorities say the primates were very young females. They're girl monkeys.
A bunch of little female monkeys running around that are probably like nuclear monkeys that are ready to explode. Actually, maybe you shouldn't shoot them. They might actually explode and destroy an entire city.
They haven't been used for testing yet, but here's the thing. Nothing really proves that. That's just their word.
They go, well, we haven't done anything to them.
They say the monkeys weigh approximately 6 to 7 pounds, and you might think to yourself, that's not very heavy, but if you've ever had a 6 or 7 pound dumbbell thrown at your face, it hurts.
Yeah, imagine this thing dropping on your head and ripping out your eye sockets after you've been bludgeoned in the skull. You're bleeding out, and it's ripping at your face.
These monkeys are skittish. Also, residents are strongly advised to keep doors and windows secured to prevent the animals from entering homes. If you spot any of these animals,
kill them.
Please contact 911 immediately and refrain from approaching them.
You don't need to get close.
The monkey escape is frustrating, and he is hoping for a happy ending with the primates returning of their own.
They'll return to hell is where they're going. They're going right back to hell where they were created. These monkeys are mutated. They're deadly. It happened
because a caretaker inadvertently failed to secure a door at the enclosure.
Yeah, that's always what they say. They were let out on purpose. These monkeys are carrying COVID.
Wait, there's 24. A leader monkey.
There's a leader monkey because they have enhanced brains from the experiments.
It's really like follow the leader. You see one go and the others go, Westgard said. It was It was a group of 50. 7 stayed behind and 43 bolted out the door.
Those were the distraction monkeys, the 7. Those are to keep the scientists behind so they can get some distance. This was all planned.
Okay, they say, I couldn't believe it, to be honest with you, he said. It does happen that one can sneak out once in a while. It is very unusual to have a big group like this.
See, that's because the experiments have been done and their intelligence has been enhanced.
They know how to work in groups.
They know how to work doors. They know how to work in groups. They know how to plan.
So let's add this up really quick. So you have 43 monkeys not acting on their own. They're acting as a group, and they all weigh 6 to 7 pounds. So what's 6 to 7 times 43? It's almost like 250-ish.
Yeah.
Really fast math, not precise. So we're getting close to 300 pounds.
Imagine a 300-pound man on the loose, okay? But now imagine
If that 300-pound man could disperse his body and attack you.
disperse his body and give you an injection that was designed in a lab with its serpent tongue and stab it into your neck, inject you with the poison that turns you into a 7-pound monkey.
They're hoping to trap them with food.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, well, let's put out some celery.
Daniel Vance-
You need to blow these things up. We need to call in the National Guard.
They wanted to assure the community that there is no health risk associated with these animals. But
Oh,
here's
come
the
on.
thing. If there was a health risk, they would probably say there's no health risk.
Exactly. They'd be like, we don't want people to panic. Also, there's no health risk.
I've watched movies. I know.
I've watched movies. Yeah, we've seen some movies about monkeys breaking out, and they don't just pose no threat, and they don't just not be health risks. They always are disease-ridden and ready to kill. And these ones will bite off your face if you don't take action to your own hands and end them.
Wait, wait a second. The Post and Courier newspaper reported last year that Alpha Genesis won a federal contract to oversee a colony of 3,500 monkeys on South Carolina's Morgan Island, known as Monkey Island.
They want to turn Monkey Island into
Rhesus
Monkey
macaques
Continent.
were imported into the U.S. in the 1970s for biochemical research in laboratories.
Biochemical
Okay,
research.
so-
yeah, yeah. We're not experimenting on these monkeys that were intelligent enough to break
Well, I guess
out
that
and
these-
follow the leader.
They said these were like too young to experiment on.
Yeah, I
But-
bet they were. I bet they were too young to experiment on. But do you think that stopped them? No, they went harder on the young ones because they knew the young blood was stronger and it could handle the experiments. These monkeys are supercharged and they're ready to kill.
They say these monkeys are bold, extremely curious, and adventurous monkeys, and the species is highly adaptable to coexisting alongside humans.
Yeah, I bet they're probably blending in right now. They're probably all stuffed in a big trench coat, looking like one of us. It's right under our noses.
They have had monkeys escape before. 8 years ago, 19 escaped from the company's facility but were recaptured about 6 hours later. Just last year in Pennsylvania, dozens of lab monkeys escaped after a truck carrying 100 of the animals crashed.
Who crashed the truck? How they crash? What are you talking?
All the primates were later accounted for.
I think the monkeys broke out before it crashed. They're the ones that crashed the truck. These things are dangerous.
The truck crashed with 100 monkeys in it.
Can you imagine a truck crashing and monkeys just spilling
Listen.
out and not pulling out your Tommy gun?
There's
and just
no
unloading?
there's no sensible conclusion to a story that starts with truck carrying over 100 monkeys crashed.
Can you imagine other people just like being like just running over monkeys in the road? It's gonna sound like I hate monkeys now. People are gonna watch this and be like, "Man, why does he hate monkeys so much? He wants them dead." Listen, I don't mind monkeys. I just don't like chemical-ridden lab escape monkeys.
If monkeys were big enough, they would probably just like twist our heads off and not think anything of it.
If monkeys were big enough, I would sit them down and go, "Listen, you're a big guy. You got to learn responsibility."
And then it starts
And I go, "No,
whipping you around.
no." That's let me whipped around.
All right, well, that's that. Rest in peace, South Carolina.
South Carolina's sunk. Like I thought North Carolina had it rough, but at least they didn't have chemically enhanced giga monkeys with the power of flight, flying around, spitting on them, and causing disease and plague and war and mass death and hysteria.